Oh, I was going to say something else, but I think I might just have gotten it. I feel like there's this duality going on, this like tug of war, this, it's like this wanting to hang on at the same time desiring to let go. But it's like yet both bring freedom. They both bring a sense of ease. This is the best way I can equate it. So please forget this analogy. It's like, I feel like we all desire to feel completely comfortable in our skin, right? Not just in who we are, but how we feel and how we look. And it's deeper than, I don't mean how others perceive you in society. I know that always plays a piece in it. It's something that you can't necessarily escape. So, but I'm saying, for the most part here, that's not the depth I'm talking about. It's like wanting to feel like loving your unique body, but knowing it can be its better version, right? Because it has been, right? And at the same time, loving the new, loving the now, loving as is. And it's like letting go into that new now. But also there is this like snag or tug or resistance into not wanting to let go completely, in that it's almost like in that don't misinterpret that, right? Where it's like, well, don't then disrespect, or it's like accepting whatever limits are on you, but also busting through them, right? Do you hear that duality? I thought it was a good analogy, and that was how it was coming through, but I'm still having a hard time verbalizing it. Because it's like I'm trying to use myself even as an example, where it's like, I don't crave to be younger. I don't crave to be in my youth. I don't crave to go back into those times, but there were different times, rare and few between, but there were times, and it's actually probably been in more recent years than in even earlier years, that I had felt good in my body and in my skin, and loving my body and my skin. And it brings such a sense of ease in the fact that you don't think about it, right? It's like when we're not comfortable in our skin and in our body and how we feel and look, we become conscious of it, like fixed on it, worried about it, which takes away, it steals, it robs us of our time and our energy and our focus on things that we would much rather be indulging in, right? And so it's that fine line of, well, do what you can, right? Like have the proper diet, have the proper exercise routine, have the proper sleep patterns, have the proper rituals with whatever vitamins and skincare, like these kind of things. And it's like that fine line of not hyperfixating, but allowing and accepting. So it is that dance of like, I'm not suggesting give up and like throw it to the wayside and then let it go to shit, because then you're not caring for yourself, loving yourself, respecting yourself. But I'm also saying not to be so hyperfixated that you get caught up in the whirlwind of that world where it's some like perfection to reach, which may not be attainable. It's like the equivalent of something like you're 5 feet tall and you're like, I always dreamed of being 7 feet tall. I can do it. I can stretch these bones and body. And I'm not saying get creative with shoes and stilts. I'm saying you believe that and it's like, no, you're beautiful at 5 feet. Like accept and love that part of you and be that best 5 feet you can be. Do you know what I'm saying? Like that's what I mean. And I think sometimes we get distorted when we get swept into different vortexes of like, if you get hyper fixated in that, you somehow get distorted in thinking there's something wrong or bad about you for being the best version of you, because that best version of you isn't identical to all the other robots around you that are identical. You're the oddball out. And so then we tell ourselves the wrong story, the wrong hinge in our mind, that something's wrong with us, or we should be ashamed, right? Like, it's almost funny when you hear it that way. We should be ashamed of our 5 feet. How could we not be 7 feet? What is wrong with us? It's that insane. It's that insane that we do. And we do this. And so it's like, can you hear that fine line? It's like, I'm not saying whatever this tug of war is, I'm not suggesting you let go completely in the sense that you don't care. I don't mean that. I mean, ease into the acceptance and loving of what is, while still striving to be that beautiful what is, which isn't necessarily so different than what is. Does that make it's I feel like you can hear it. You can hear it. You can hear through my choppy words. And I thought that was a good analogy because that's the feeling that has been coming through, and I have been able to relate it very much to my current feelings on my current evolution of my body with age and whatnot. And coming to terms and accepting, because there's so much you do come to terms with and accept when things shift over time, right? It's so much of a shift. It's not just, right? It's the moving about, it's the routines you used to have, but it's all of it. There's just so much tangled up in our ability to go with that dance, to go with that flow of life. Right? Because I do feel like we tend to do one or the other. We tend to hold on so tightly that we don't allow the flow of life. So that's no good either, because then it's exhausting and burning yourself out, striving for something that you're not even necessarily striving for anymore. You're just gripping to. And you can go to the other extreme where you're like, fine, and it's like a non-care attitude, and it's letting go completely and falling into the abyss. It is learning to go with that flow in the middle. It is learning to accept and allow. It is living in the now. It's also, they're showing it's like riding a horse. And I think they also mean riding a bike. Where it's the idea of like, we'll get bucked off. And you got to keep getting back on. And when we're on, God damn, is it blissful, right? Just to be flying in that wind and just letting go. But you're still steering the horse. But the horse is the power and the bliss and the beauty. But you have that bond with the horse and that trust with the horse to be able to steer and let go, to trust one another. It's to trust one another. It's to trust the universal flow. And it is a dance. I'm watching my candle flame just dance all around beautifully. And it is so true. And yes, we will get bucked off now and then. Something could frighten the horse and you fall off, or you get a scare and fall off and the horse still goes flying. So you can look at it at many different ways. But it is what it is, and we have to be willing and able to get back up and try again. And yeah, so what they're also showing now is, I find this to be true, where it can feel challenging. It's like getting the courage back up, getting that comfort level back up, getting that trust with one another back up, getting back up. And that is seemingly always the struggle, right, and the challenge. But then once you're up there, it's blissful again. Until it's not. It's almost like the universe preps us sometimes by giving us what it's seemingly constant failures, constantly getting kicked off, not to kick us off, not to be mean, not to be cruel, not to do anything other than get used to life and to enjoy the ride and appreciate the struggle, because you recognize the bliss that comes afterwards. But don't lean into the struggle or look for the struggle or expect the struggle or accept the struggle, right? It's like it's all those lessons. And Some of us need to be beat over the head with them, it feels like. Ooh. Am I your favorite? Am I? Am I? Am I? Am I? Am I? Because sometimes, what's your definition of favorite? Maybe that's what I should have asked long ago. Maybe. Thanks so much for tuning in and listening. You can now purchase an audio journey with me using the link below.